Yo, 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 what up, you fucking scrubs? For this video, Breadstick813, the king of simps, and I are going to be discussing the controversy surrounding Belle Delphine. Talk a little bit about her rise to popularity, talk about why Twitter is deciding to cancel her over a photo shoot she did where basically she's reenacting rape play, BDSM stuff. So, if topics like rape or sexual activity or any of that stuff just makes you uncomfortable, I'd recommend skipping this video, no harm done. We're just two fucking assholes on the internet giving our opinions on this topic. With that being said, hope you guys enjoy the video. How do you feel about BDSM porn? Is that something you jerk off to? Or is that too fucking degenerate for you?
Well, as of lately, I have made it a point to just avoid porn as a whole. It was like a really bad habit and definitely contributed to my sex addiction for a very long time. And I'm in a relationship now, so I don't really feel the need to be into porn. As far as porn as a whole goes, I can't say I've ever actually been into BDSM porn.
Yeah, same here. I'm vanilla as fuck.
I mean, I'm not entirely closed-minded to it. If I'm with a girl and she's just like, hey, you want to fucking handcuff me? Like, who the fuck is saying no to that?
Yeah, the more mild BDSM stuff I could get behind, but the moment you start fucking renting out sex dungeons, fucking your partner demands you chain the fuck out of them till their skin turns blue, gag them till they can't breathe, that stuff just fucking weirds me out.
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna be at this place tomorrow, I want you to just come and literally fucking kidnap me off the street and then fuck me in the woods. Like, okay, so I would like your psychiatrist's phone number so I can speak to their boss. Something ain't going right here.
It's crazy to even think about because, to me, this is so fucking outlandish, but according to Belle's response here, where she's fucking citing statistics, it says that fucking 50% of the female population is into fucking BDSM stuff like this.
Oh, they actually are. Like, I've looked into that stuff a lot. Like, have you ever seen the stories from Reddit videos? They're fucking insane with it.
No, I haven't watched too many fucking Reddit videos.
They're pretty interesting, honestly. Like, they talk about that stuff a lot.
I know a lot of YouTubers have, fucking side channels dedicated to making Reddit content with, fucking text-to-speech stuff, and it generates a lot of money.
Yeah, it's definitely, really interesting reading those, because I've noticed a really big trend in those videos is women admitting that they have, fantasies about, their boyfriends tying them up and shit. They like to be choked. They like to actually be punched. Not even, a little choke. Like, my girl, she likes a little grip around her neck, not like a little fucking, whole ass choke her up, string her up type shit, but she likes a little bit of tension around her neck. And I get it. It kind of restricts the blood flow to the head a little bit, But some of these girls, they're fucking wild.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm a fucking master of the human mind, right? A trained psychiatrist, but I feel like, the main reason people are into it is the fucking adrenaline pumping sensation. They're fucking adrenaline junkies that get off on this feeling of being in danger. But, obviously, knowing that they're not actually being raped.
Yeah, that's kind of what it does. It's just kind of gives a little brain high. But it definitely surprised me at first how many girls are into rape play and shit.
Oh yeah, that's probably why fucking 50 Shades of Grey sold so well.
Oh yeah, it's also a subconscious thing. I think that actually led to women wanting to be more open about it. And as far as Belle Delphine goes, it didn't surprise me that eventually she was going to do something like this, especially once she started getting into the porn business. Who was surprised by this photo shoot?
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty fucking common thing on Pornhub in general. There are plenty of fucking BDSM categories on there. And obviously, I think she is trying to fucking upstart a career as a professional porn star. A lot of her content at the start was pretty much done, satirically and in parody. The whole fucking bathwater thing, I think that was all, a performance art to try and, market her name.
Yeah, she's definitely been doing a really good job at just keeping her name up there, and like I wasn't really too big into her and stuff, especially when the bathwater thing was going on. I wasn't even actually into even looking at her channel. I didn't even know who the fuck she was.
Have you actually seen any of her videos? Because I haven't actually like checked out her channel.
I checked out one of her videos. It was PewDiePie and Sive gave her a fucking mystery box. That was a pretty interesting video.
Yeah. I mean, that's something I gotta give her fucking props for, you know, that she actually embraces meme culture. Because obviously, when you're in her fucking position as an e-girl, you're gonna get made fun of. You know, your audience is going to be mocked as simps for donating their hard-earned money.
She definitely does, which I really liked watching that video. That's the only Belle Delphine video I ever watched, is that she cooperates with meme culture. She enjoys meme culture, and she doesn't act like a stuck-up bitch. You notice all these e-girls right now, all of them, fucking Pokimane acts entitled as fuck, like...
Oh yeah, Pokimane is the best fucking example. She cannot fucking handle getting goofed on at all. She cannot handle meme culture. She can't handle her audience being mocked as simps. It's fucking... You hit the nail right on the head with a hammer.
Like, fucking Mrs. Holier Than Thou. Never would do any harm under any circumstance type of shit. And then there's Belle just like, if you're upset by that, that's on you, hon. Like, she does a really good job at just sticking the finger and just saying, like, if you're not with it, ignore it. Like, she's not doing anything wrong. She's not pulling a fucking Bella Thorne and, like, you know, making an OnlyFans, milking people for money, and then not even giving them what they want. Anybody subscribing to Belle's OnlyFans, they're getting what the fuck they asked for.
Except their first porn video was apparently very underwhelming.
I wouldn't say it was extremely underwhelming, but it was very vanilla. I mean, I watched the short version on Twitter.
Yeah, and then she fucking completely reverses everyone's expectations by uploading this fucking rape photo shoot.
Yeah, I think rape was a really strong word to go, where people started responding to that. They're like, this is rape play.
Well, I think that is the fantasy, like, she's trying to create. Like, obviously, there's a fucking dude in a ski mask fucking her in the ass in the middle of the woods. Like, that, there is a rape connotation there, but obviously, like, it's done consensually, but...
That shirt the dude is wearing in the picture, like, I'm going to the Air Force soon, so, like, is that even SOP? Like, can I wear that on my uniform top? Because that was a pretty dope shirt. I think that dude has a pretty fucking lit sense of style. I'm surprised the identity of this guy has not been leaked yet.
Oh yeah, like, if his identity got doxed, he would be fucking harassed horribly. I think even worse than Belle. Like, I don't think it would even be the K-pop stans going after this guy. I think it would be the fucking Belle simps that are, like, jealous of this dude actually getting to fuck her.
Belle Delphine was, like, as far as it's gone for, like, me investing fucking energy into any e-girl, Belle Delphine was definitely the one that just, like, I paid the most attention to. But one thing I didn't do was buy her OnlyFans.
Yeah, and you obviously did that all in irony, you know, as a meme.
Yeah, you could show a lot of my tweets on there, like, especially the one about deep-throating the Olive Garden breadstick. That one got over really well. A lot of my Twitter tweets are under her comments. And because, like, how are you not going to at least pretend to simp for that when it's so fucking easy?
Oh, yeah. And I mean, there are plenty of fucking dudes who uploaded videos of themselves, like, ordering her fucking bathwater and drinking it for the meme, but, like, low-key, a lot of those fucking channels probably enjoyed it, like, unironically.
At Pyro.
I bet Pyro probably was into it as well.
I'm pretty sure he was the one who actually did that, Pyro Cynical.
Yeah, Pyro definitely did it.
Yeah, he did a video where he fucking recorded himself, quote-unquote, drinking her bathwater. Quite honestly, I don't know how much of that bathwater actually got out, but I will say the odds of anybody having the balls to fucking drink that bathwater is low.
I could see fucking horny gamers doing it. I don't know, like, how many people actually did it for the meme, but...
Yeah. It's also weird thinking about simp culture as a whole. How the fuck do you stoop to that level?
Fucking sad, lonely people. Belle Delphine is their only chance at female interaction. The hope that she'll fucking notice one of their comments or tweets.
Fuck, she still hasn't noticed the one tweet that got well over 200 views now.
Now, in regards to this whole fucking situation where Twitter is trying to cancel Belle Delphine, I think the most ridiculous argument they've brought against her is that they're accusing her of pedobaiting, dressing up as a minor intentionally to help pedophiles jerk off.
Yeah, pedobaiting, however you pronounce it. It's really ridiculous to go out that far and say.
Oh yeah, it's a massive fucking stretch.
Because it's not like Belle Delphine's a grown woman, okay? She dresses in that, cutesy, anime, innocent theme.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the fucking dress. Like, is every fucking person wearing a dress, like, pedobaiting?
Like, just wearing a fucking dress, it's not a crime. And I get that she's supposed to look cute and innocent, but, what is she supposed to look like? It's supposed to, for one, represent fantasy in some aspect or another. For two, if we're actually going to break this shit down CinemaSin style, if I hypothetically, flash Ben Shapiro on the screen for that one. If I hypothetically were going to kidnap and rape a woman in the woods, I'm not saying I would ever do that, but I'm not picking the bitch on the side of the road with fucking her hair messed up and wearing some sweatpants. I'm picking that cute bitch with a dress on. Like, yeah, that might actually get me some negative attention saying that, but I'm willing to take that risk because it's just fucking facts. Like, sometimes you gotta get into the fucking headspace of some of these weirdos.
And I don't think I've ever actually, like, seen a child in that dress before. Like, that's a fucking granny dress right there. If anything, it's the exact opposite of pedobaiting.
Honestly, you're right. Like, no fucking child nowadays is wearing that fucking dress. Like, you're right. That looks like a fucking tablecloth right there. And especially, like, the build of the dress with the shoulders and stuff. I'm gonna look at the picture right now. Yeah, that's not a little girl dress.
Yeah, I'd say people, like, saying that she's actively trying to dress up as a little girl, that's a fucking massive stretch.
She dresses like a fucking anime girl, like a cat girl.
Anime girl is accurate, yeah.
She dresses like a fucking anime girl, cat girl, fucking little e-thought, whatever. She dresses as that shit all the time. She likes to dress herself like a fucking Barbie doll. So, like, anybody that's saying that's pedobaiting, for whatever reason, they're looking at that image of some woman tied up fucking naked, and the first thing that comes to mind is children. Now, that's me going out on a limb and fucking saying that. Obviously, that's not the fucking case for everybody, but, like, we could say dumb shit all day just to try to make ourselves look smarter.
Yeah, and the thing that baffles me as well, it's not like a couple of K-pop stands trying to fucking cancel her. These tweets are getting thousands and thousands of likes. These are top replies. She went fucking #1 on trending. And that's a pretty big fucking accomplishment considering everything that's happened this year. Like, politically, our fucking country's fucked. And Belle Delphine manages to climb the fucking Twitter leaderboard.
They literally just fucking stormed the Capitol. And then Belle Delphine's just like, getting canceled right now, like...
Yeah, she swoops right in.
How the fuck, of all things right now, this is what you're fucking worried about?
Exactly. And I don't think this is gonna hurt her fucking, like, fan base. Obviously, the people that follow Belle Delphine are expecting fucking pornographic content like this. Maybe she'll lose a couple of subs, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not gonna hurt her at all. If anything, it's actually, like, getting her name out more, especially with her fucking name going trending.
Like, every time Belle Delphine goes the slightest bit irrelevant, for a split second, at least once a month, her name isn't trending. So, like, every time she makes herself the slightest bit of relevant, something fucking happens around her name. And it's never anything major. She doesn't pull, like, the classic e-thought move and say, like, I fucking deserve your money, or, like, you owe me money or attention or shit. Like, all she fucking does is make her content, crack a couple jokes, embrace meme culture, and, you know, be hot. Like,
if any other porn star did this, they would not get nearly as much fucking heat. I think it's solely due to the fact it's Belle Delphine.
Definitely is solely because of that. This e-girl hierarchy wants to take her down for whatever reason. I cannot imagine how fucking innocent the world has become with shit like this. How are you so fucking sensitive to something as simple as people's fucking fetishes and kinks?
Mm-hmm. Like, me personally, I don't have a fucking problem with whatever people decide to jerk off to, as long as it's fucking, you know, legal.
As long as it's fucking consensual and legal, like, who fucking cares? If you give a fuck what other people are getting off to, that means, like, your fucking prostate's probably got cancer because you've never ejaculated a day in your life.
Like, I'll make fun of stuff like fucking furry degeneracy, but I don't have, like, an actual fucking, like, problem with it.
Yeah, like furry porn and shit. Like, if you're actually that fucking weird and you get down to that, go fucking head, bro.
Like, I'll laugh at it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to fucking police other people's lifestyles.
You can't enjoy that, like, fucking says who? None of us are fucking God.
I think the only, like, valid complaint they have are people, like, saying that she should have put, like, a trigger warning on there.
I don't even believe that's fucking valid because it's on her Twitter. Anything you see on that woman's Twitter is gonna be some wild shit.
Yeah, like, those people really should have just had her blocked initially. Like, everyone knows who fucking Belle Delphine is at this point.
If you're that sensitive that you believe there needs to be a trigger warning on that, yes, you should probably have already had her fucking blocked because that wouldn't have been the first thing that she's ever posted that you have gotten your sensitive ass triggered by.
From my understanding, you can actually, like, mute certain phrases on Twitter. So, like, if you enter in the word fucking K-pop in the filter, like, you won't see any fucking K-pop replies to any trending topics.
Oh, wow. I'll look into that.
So, that's really the point. That's really, like, the point of the whole trigger warning thing. Like, people can put pedophilia or rape into their filter and they won't see any of that stuff. So for that reason, you know, I can get behind it as a criticism. It's really fucking simple to put rape or pedophilia in a fucking Twitter post if you're making content that caters to that. If there are actual rape victims replying to that, I'm not gonna, like, dismiss their concerns, but I feel like the people that get offended on behalf of other people, those fuckers deserve to get made fun of.
Yeah, you definitely deserve to get made fun of if you're getting offended for somebody else. If somebody who's actually been fucking raped or violated, if somebody looks at that and they get, like, PTSD because the same thing happened to them, yes. Okay, you have a right to be fucking upset or offended by that.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Block it and move the fuck on. You know, if you want to voice your opinion, go for it. But nobody else is entitled to respect that opinion.
But I'm gonna win. I'm gonna try. I'll never lose. I'll never die. You've seen me before.